the feet. And has a few tricks on the ground.
Got it.
He got it!
Let's take a look at the knockouts of the Brazilian Gulliver, who promises to be a problem for any UFC fighter.
The tall young man worked in security, did construction jobs, and only stepped into a jiu-jitsu gym for the first time at the age of 23. Standing 6 foot 8 inches tall, the 165-pound juggernaut with an 85-inch reach was easily dropping opponents standing.
Oh, big left hand, short left hand.
Immediately making a name for himself on the regional.
It is covering up, and that is the end of this fight.
Dubbed Problema for a good reason, he was a handful anywhere the fight went.
Brazilian
Fight as it went on. Those strikes to the back of the head. Rob Hines eventually stepping in.
Only hindered by the rules prohibiting strikes to the back of the head.
Ferreira went out.
With a record of 5-1 in 2019, Ferreira moved from Rio de Janeiro to the States, where he continued to rely on ultra aggression.
Oh! Big shot! Missed! Hammer fist coming down!
And finally cashed in on his grappling prowess.
Triangle attempt from Ferreira! He got it!
2 years later, the Brazilian skyscraper caught the attention of the PFL matchmakers, who put him to a test against the newly signed Fabricio Verdum, a veteran needing no introduction. Cavallo made history with legendary.
Guillotine! Stop it! It is all over!
And even at 43, could teach anyone a lesson in submissions.
Wow! It is it!
After the initial collision,
Boltzmann!
Verdum grabbed a single leg and secured top spot.
It gets hit up Ferreira.
And as Renan attempted to reverse the position,
He's got the head of Fabricio.
Verdum locked in his signature triangle.
Triangle! Ferreira trying to pound his way out.
Barely clinging to consciousness,
Down with the right hand.
Ferreira desperately tried to convince his opponent to loosen the grip,
Very tight with the triangle. Got the right angle now. Oh, he's got his arm.
eventually succeeding.
Here. Hammer fist. Hit up Ferreira. Pounds out.
However, on the replay, it was revealed that the winner had tapped once, which led to the bout being declared a no contest. This controversial outcome led the prospect to face Stuart Austin. The Brit was quick
Very
to
patient indeed. Oh,
boasted a black belt in judo.
Oh, big
There's a big takedown coming up here from Austin.
And he's going to look to do it in this.
And handed the UFC champion Tom Aspinall his only true loss.
Ferreira in the blue.
Ferreira peppered him with kicks at the start
Right. Ferreira loves to get off to a great.
and let his hammers fly.
Put those two low kicks. Oh, that was the right hand. It's a 1-2. Good from Renan Ferreira.
At the 30-second mark, Renan landed a blitzing 1-2 on the chin from across the street, and assessing the situation, graciously refrained from pouring on.
Oh, that was the right hand.
His next adversary, Jamel Jones, unlike the merciful giant, preferred not to hold punches back
And that one gets King, and that's going to do it. He's
Oh, my God.
and made janitors scrape his smashed opposition off the mat.
Just a little bit. Oh, ready to step in. That's it. Jamel.
And yet, Jamel's wild ways didn't impress the Brazilian Geralt of Rio.
His wrestling stance. Oh, he's at a knee. Ferreira pounding around the side of Jamel Jones' head. Wow. He's out. It all started with that knee shot.
Infecting the foe with a cold via front kick, Ferreira pressed repeat and connected shin on shin,
Oh, is that knee?
paying Jones back in his own minted coin and ending the bout in just 25 seconds.
These shots are just nasty.
In 2022, Renan joined the PFL season. Unlike most MMA organizations here, similar to team sports, there is a regular season, followed by a playoff stage. For each victory, a fighter receives 3 points, with up to 3 additional points for a finish. At the end of the season, Points are totaled, and the top 4 in each weight class move on to the playoffs. The winner takes home the grand prize of $1 million. Ferreira was considered the tournament favorite, but encountered a series of unexpected setbacks.
Now really pounding away.
Later failed to cause problems for Mirko Krokop's protege Ante Delia, and then couldn't withstand the pressure from former Eagle FC champion Rizvan Kuniev. It's worth noting that the bouts with Abreu and Kuniev were later declared no contests, as both athletes failed doping tests. Renan had already been written off as washed up, but the still relatively inexperienced heavyweight worked on his mistakes, and in 2023 was eager to turn things around in the new season. He ignited his duel against Theo Scheffel with a low kick, quickly followed up with a well-tested two-piece, and plunged into a Russian roulette exchange.
Overhand right for Scheffel. Drop with the left hook. Problema with the first round finish. My goodness.
Trapped in a deadly trade-off, the Brazilian stopped the fight clock with a left hook in under 50 seconds.
Overhand right for Scheffel. Drop with the left hook.
Snatching up 6 points in one go, Renan advanced to the playoffs, where he faced Maurice Green in the semifinals. A former UFC fighter, Green had relied on his fists ever since his days in glory. Ferreira launched a couple of standard 1-2s out of the gate.
Stances early is Green. Nice 1-2 there.
Placed a soccer-style low kick.
Establishing that jab, backing up Green.
And fainted.
Right now Ferreira backing him up.
Looking for openings against the cage.
It's got Green in trouble.
Green couldn't find his range.
Trait that he possesses, and he is a very, very dangerous man.
And even advice from John Jones in the corner was in vain.
Currently, John Jones is calling for him to be.
The clearly improved Brazilian
Another combination here from Ferreira. Ferreira just seems so loose, so relaxed.
displayed his newfound countering skills.
Oh, right hand!
Oh, boy! It's him! Out!
Patiently waiting for his foe to attack, Renan delivered yet another one-round execution with a well-timed right cross.
Maurice Green. Oh, right hand!
Oh, boy! It's him! Out!
And gave credit to Bones.
Yeah, just as the seconds were winding down.
In turn, Dana White's crush also recognized the Giants' potential.
I was telling him he has a very bright future. If he become champion of this organization, it wouldn't be much of a surprise.
In the final, Ferreira was set to throw down with Denis Galtsov, a two-time Combat Sambo world champion. Former ACB title holder. Nearly 30 stoppages to his name. Galtsov was on a 5-fight win streak in PFL, with 4 of those coming in the first round. After taking a few trendy calf kicks,
First.
Denise introduced the Brazilian to the canvas. On the ground, the Sambo practitioner attempted a Kimura.
Crack that shoulder.
His signature Ezekiel choke.
Keeps attempting this Ezekiel.
And an arm triangle. And despite the dire situation, Ferreira managed to hold on until the saving bell.
$1 million check here.
After the break, Renan unleashed a flawless cross counter, thwarted his opponent's attempt to clinch up, and drew the curtains with a flurry of shots.
Another one. Oh, he's hurt.
He's hurt.
Knocks down big time. And the hammerfish will finish.
Once again, clean work off the back foot and finishing touches from the newly crowned champion.
23 champion Renan Ferreira!
With the belt around his waist and $1 million check, that's it for today's video. If you enjoy, like the video and subscribe for more videos like this.